Hey guys, welcome to Cosmic Hope Tarot. My name is Ilana Bellair. I'm an intuitive psychic and I do twin flame readings. I'm going through a twin flame journey myself, like lots of us, and today I've been directed by Spirit to do a really interesting reading, which is, you know, a lot of my friends that are going through twin flame journeys, they're all going through similar. What is going on here? That we are doing our work, we're getting peaceful, we're getting calm, we're doing our work, working non-stop. And yet the masculines seem to be going round and round in circles. Some of them are going round and round in circles, and they seem to be getting the same results over and over again. And so I want to understand this, don't you? We're doing our work, and by the law, the twin flame law, they need to mirror us, okay? So there must be things that we are doing that they are mirroring, that it means that we still got more work to do. So you can't fix them, you can't change them, but you need to do your work, because by the law of the twin flame journey, they will mirror you and do theirs. So but I want to understand today what we may not be doing, and also get some messages from the masculines to see how we can help them. Is there anything else we can do to help them to be able to have their spiritual awakenings, so that they can do the humanitarian work and become the divine masculine, so they can let go of the issues that are going on with them in life and become that humanitarian, that light worker, that divine masculine, and then come towards union. Okay, so at the moment I'm feeling there's so much chaos and there's so much going on with them. They seem to be going around in circles with the same patterns, choosing similar karmics over and over, and they just seem to be getting into this circle where they're stuck. And I want to know, what is it as a divine feminine? What can we do as divine feminine? So I'm going to be reading lots of different cards today. And I'm also going to be looking at some of the messages from the divine masculine. So buckle up. This is going to be a longish session, or we're going to get some answers here, because as I said, I'm a divine feminine, and so are some of my friends, and we all seem to be having the same experience with our masculines. And you know, as I say, the masculine is us. So what's going on here? The divine feminine, the divine masculine is you. They're your soul. So what's going on here? What is happening here? And how can we do what we need to do, not in order to change them, but in order for us to release what we need to release. So if you're getting triggered a lot by your DM, like one of my friends is non-stop triggered by the way they're behaving, which is totally out of order, then you need to look inside and find out, what is this? Do you need to love yourself more and more and more in order to stop this? Do you need to put down some healthy boundaries? What do you need to do, divine feminine? Because the twin flame journey is about humanity. It's about humanity. It's about creating projects to help humanity survive, to help humanity in some way. Yeah? The twin flames are supposed to create a better world, a world where the divine masculine and the divine feminine are in total balance. And if they're not, then you can't have union, because you're going to have more chaos, and that's everything that the world is at the moment. So we'll see the cards that Spirit has given me. Okay, right, we've got the 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands is basically when you're overloaded. So the divine feminine feels overloaded in some ways still. Okay, this is about us, divine feminine. What do we feel that we are not getting? Why are the divine masculines still in chaos and going round and round in circles? Okay, the 10 of Wands, it's burdens, it's all these burdens we're still carrying on ourselves, all these burdens, obviously. Okay, so the Ten of Wands. Then we've got the Three of Wands. There's a lot of wands here, a lot of fire. There could be fire signs watching this, or your divine masculine could be fire sign. Sagittarius, Aries, Leo energy. The Three of Wands, which is basically just taking a step back, breathing and asking for a new way, a new change. I'm doing this and I'm going to send it to my friends that are going through twin flames as well as myself, in order to understand what can I do better to help my DM so that they can come out of the chaos, not because I want them to come into union, but because it's going to release all this stuff off of me, make me a better person. And by the law of the twin flame, they will mirror it, and hopefully their chaos, they'll start to come out of some of the chaos. So you can't advise them, you can't tell them what to do, but you can tell them, if you want, ask them to watch this. Yeah? Okay, so the Ten of Wands, you've got the Ten of Wands and you've got the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is about choosing another way. So letting go of what you've been doing and thinking, oh, there could be another way, a new way of communication, a new type of work, something new to help you to come out of, to let go of all these burdens. Then we've got the Seven of, oh my God, it's all wands, guys. So this is, I'm a Leo, I'm a fire sign, so, you know, it could be that so people that are watching this also have fire in them, maybe in some way. Or wands are all about passion, creativity. It could be a very passionate, creative person. And it's also about communication. Seven of Wands upside down is you cannot defend this journey anymore because you're tired of it. We're tired of it and tired of the twin flame journey, because there's you doing your work, and they just seem to be going around in circles. So the divine feminines are becoming tired, really, really tired. And that means that your divine, your counterpart, divine feminine, is becoming tired. Does that make sense? That they are trying to do what they need to do. They're trying to nurture themselves and others too much, maybe, that they're missing the point here. They're nurturing others too much and not nurturing themselves enough. We may be nurturing others too much and not nurturing ourselves. And then we've got time. We've got time here, which I presume this is the Major Arcana for, let me think. Well, this is about karma coming to an end, new beginnings, divine timing, I think. Yeah, probably. This is what we look at the moment, destiny. Yeah, as I say, this is all about things changing, letting go. The burdens are up here. We've got these burdens here, up here. That's the the Ten of Wands. So this, my interpretation here is every single card I've pulled here is fire. Sagittarius, Leo and Aries energy. And it doesn't mean that your DM is not a fire sign. It's more about the energies around this connection. So the connection is fiery. It's full of fire. It's full of passion and creativity. So your connection with your divine masculine or divine feminine, if you're, you know, obviously this is for the divine feminine to try and understand why the divine masculines are going round in circle. The divine masculine in you is going round in circles and not able to let go of these burdens, looking for a new way, looking for new ways, looking for more peace, and trying to, and feeling tired, trying to figure out when is this going to happen, questioning, watching. If you're watching your divine masculine for changes, or you need to do these changes inside yourself first in order to see them, because they will mirror you. So if you see them as chaotic and lack of peace and going around in circles, choosing similar karmics, going around with the same patterns, then what are you doing here? Are you doing the same? Because they will mirror you and they're behind you. The divine masculine is behind you. The divine feminine starts first. She ignites the flame, the nurturer. You love yourself, and then you can take action in order to change your life. But you have to have the self-love first. Okay, let's have a look at the book now. Divine Enigma Tarot. I want to let's look at the 10 of fire, which is burdens. They're all wands, as I say, it's all wands. And I mean, I'm Leo, so it could be that this is my reading, or it could be a reading for anybody else that has fire. But as I say, it's not about, this is for twin flames, where there's a lot of passion and creativity and fire. There could be fights that are going on inside of you, or within this connection. There's been a lot of fighting, or stuff like that, yeah? Okay, we've got the 10 of fire, which is burdens. What is weighing you down? What is weighing you down? What is weighing them down? What is weighing the connection down? So if we look at three things here, divine feminine, divine masculine, and the twin flame connection. What is weighing you down? What is weighing them down? And what is weighing the connection down? A huge cannon is hoisted by a crane. So that's the journey is a cannon that is being hoisted. It's divine is trying to remove these burdens from this twin flame journey that is struggling so much under the burdens, okay? The massive cannon being laboriously hoisted is one of Leonardo's military engineering drawings, okay? Is destructive weaponry. So what is it inside of you? And what is it about this journey that is destructive, that is not good for you or them? That's where you got to start asking yourself. And we're going to start getting answers here. I'm going to tune in, and I'm going to bring up the answers for divine feminine. What are we doing that is creating a very, very burdensome journey? If you're on an easy twin flame journey, that's different. But if you're on a burdensome one, okay, excessive pressure burden you, deadlines bring things to crisis, obligations and expectations weigh heavily, you are loaded with crushing responsibilities, projects have become onerous, your shoulder burdens out of pride. You shoulder burdens out of pride. So you need to let go of your pride. That's the first thing. Pride and ego, and say, you know what, God, I can't take it. Take my burdens. Now, if I see what's going on in the twin flame journey I'm on, I carried so many burdens inside of me, huge burdens inside of me. I was non-stop burdens. I was evicted, I was homeless, I was lonely. I'm only starting to come out of it. So if you think about it, my divine masculine is obviously going to go through the burdens until I'm coming out of it now. I'm becoming peaceful. There's a bit of contact. There's a bit of bonding coming towards here. Now, as I said, let's have a look at the 10 of Wands. The 3 of Wands. This is going to be an amazing reading, and I really hope it can help a lot of divine feminines that are feeling it, really feeling it now. What am I not doing in my life that the masculine is going through so much and cannot seem to get out of this? Okay, the 3 of Wands here. What have you conceived? What is ready to be born? The fetus in the womb. This is the picture of the fetus in the womb. The 3 of Wands is new. It's a new creation. What did I say? It could be a new humanitarian project that you're creating with your divine masculine in order to help them in some way to come back into balance, to remind them to be calm, to be peaceful, so that it can lead towards union. You may be getting into projects with them where you have to keep reminding them, you have to be the light. You cannot bring your burdens to this. You let go of your burdens, give your burdens to spirit. You deal with your burdens with spirit, your higher power, and all the work you're doing. And they need to do the same. But it could be that you're choosing a new project of some kind where they can be part of it. Like, For example, if you have a child with them, how can you change the dynamics of the relationship to make them more responsible, to make them more aware, to make them know how to deal with this? Like one of my friends, as I said, she's got a child with the divine masculine, and yet it's chaotic and it's burdensome and it's really, really hurting her. So here we are, a fetus in the womb, isn't that interesting? A child. What have you conceived? What is ready to be born? So a new way to bring this child up, a way with love and respect and healthy boundaries with the divine masculine, to teach them what they never learned. You need to do that, feminine. Okay, so we have here Leonardo's yielded this extraordinary image of an unborn child. It's the journey. It's the twin flame journey that is being reborn within you. The humanitarian projects that you're meant to be doing that are bringing in the twin flame journey, but it's a new way. Your divine masculine will be shocked from the light and the love. They don't understand it because they've never had it. You are the one to give the light and the love and the healthy boundaries. You are the healthy parent. You are the healthy parent that is bringing to the force a new twin flame, a new relationship experience, whether you don't have trauma. And they learn how to let go of theirs in order to come into union. So then you come into union as perfect, beautiful, balanced beings where the divine masculine and the divine feminine are totally balanced. Yeah? So something in you is still creating this trauma. We need to rebirth a new way of dealing with life. Okay? So, the soul code. The soul pursues a risky enterprise when it takes a body to be its vehicle. From the fragile beginnings of conception and birth to the final steps upon the destined path, it takes courage and vision. You cannot ensure that things will turn out the way you hoped, but the patient trust you learned in the womb will sustain you. Okay, so let go of any preconceived, I'm channeling all this, preconceived notions of the twin flame journey and what your divine masculine needs to be, what they need to say. They may not be able to tell you how they care about you, but they may do it in actions. Everyone is different, so just accept that. Start to see the beautiful things they're doing, the things they're doing that are enhancing them and you and the light and this journey. Try to let go of seeing the chaos and the lack of peace in them so that then they can manifest something much more beautiful. Initiative and acumen launch your endeavors, while good connections help maintain your creative output. Your enterprise needs courage and daring. The way in which your plan is received is not in your hands. Exactly. You don't control this journey in any way. I find myself wanting to control, wanting to tell my DM that we're twin flames. And then I keep being told, no, you back off. Let them figure it out themselves. Let them come to it themselves. It's up to them to understand what this journey is about. It's not up to me to tell them. It's not up to me to change them. It's not up to me to change the journey. As it said, you have to look for new creative outlets, new ways of dealing with this, yeah? Okay, and time is divine timing, okay? So let's have a look at time here. So this is just so beautiful. Do you understand why I need to do this? Because I am so sad when I'm hearing what the DFs are going through. Time. Dimmy, where are you moving closer to your destiny? What opportunities are being offered to you now? What's been offered to you? Go with that. Forget about the twin flame journey. Forget about what the divine masculine is going through. If you've started some kind of humanitarian project, well, go along with it. Keep doing it. That is about humanity. Don't expect anything from them except keep them in the light in this journey. Put your foot down and tell them this journey is not about egos. It's about humanity. It's about being in the light. And elder and youth look at each other. Oh my God. Why am I saying, oh my God? Well, because my masculine is a lot younger than me. And elder and youth look at each other. Okay? Divine timing. You're coming together with this journey, but you've got to work together, an elder and a youth. My divine masculine is a lot younger than me. Okay? So this is my reading. Is your divine masculine a lot younger? They're not as mature as you. They're not anywhere near the spiritual advancement. Like, as I say, this friend of mine is way above in spirituality, full of love, full of compassion, very abundant, knows how to, is very grounded. Her divine feminine and divine masculine are very grounded, but her divine feminine is going out of control because of the way her DM is behaving. You need to bring it back into control here. Understand all of this. It's not about them. Where are we going wrong here? What do we need to do? Age and youth regard each other over the divide of time. Age looking back and youth looking forward. When he was a younger man, Leonardo was recognized by all who saw him as a beautiful youth. With the fading of his beauty and with the mounting physical restraints of old age coming upon him, he repeatedly explored the passage of time. His sketches are full of elderly, toothless men, far more than could ever have been used as models for frescoes. His respectful presence at the deathbed of a 100-year-old man who made a good death greatly moved him, obviously revealing something profound about the enigma of time. Whatever is beautiful in men is transitory and has no abiding stay. It could be that your divine masculine is stuck in that. And if your divine masculine is younger than you or older than you, is that the barrier? Can they not see you as a beautiful, beautiful soul? Is the age thing holding them back? Or you? Are you being held back? This is really fascinating. Time, it's about looking inside. You know, divine gives you a divine counterpart. You cannot choose that person. It's been chosen for you. They are your soul. And I feel this and I want to cry because the journey is so hard. And I feel for you. All my love goes to you guys, right? O time, consumer of everything, O envious age, you destroy and devour everything with the cruel teeth of years, bit by bit in a slow death. He quoted the medieval saying, when fortune comes, seize her front with a sure hand, because she is bold behind. The Roman goddess Fortuna was believed to be bold and might only be of service to those who acted swiftly when opportunity presented itself. Those who lose the moment risk loss or annihilation. Those who are exalted by the opportunity of time cannot easily be cast down again. Childless, Leonardo had only his notebooks and paintings to leave to the world at his death. Although he had admirers, he had no true artistic successors in his own time. It is when we are true to present the moment, we are true to the soul code. Opportunity, occasion, and timelessness are the qualities that combine to bring good fortune, divine timing. Nothing is fated to the one who lives in the present moment and weighs all things in the light of the moments. It doesn't make plans. This is when destiny is played out, a timeless treasure waiting for you to find it. Though the soul passes through many births, it holds true to promise of its destiny. When it's upright, it wasn't, it was upside down. Things are snarled up. Runs of bad luck and missed opportunities make you resentful. Life is unpredictable. If the energy is run out of your plan, you must attend to its rightful time and season and plant again. Try again. Try again. Plant again. Let go of the timing, divine timing. Isn't that interesting? This is definitely about my twin flame journey. Maybe somebody who watches today, their divine masculine or feminine are a lot older and it's holding back the journey, it's holding back the union because they're so stuck in this concept of, oh my God, you're too young, you're too old, this is not going to work because it never worked before. I have to go towards the same thing, the same age. It's because that's what I've been told. I don't know, and it's not working, so I'm going round and round in circles. I have to choose the same patterns, like we said. It's so fascinating because I know the person's going to watch, my friend, has got a child. And so we've got here, haven't we, the child, the Three of Fire. This child needs to be protected, look, in the womb from this journey by choosing new ways, new ideas. And it's funny, she's trying to call me at the moment. I will get back to her once I've done this reading, because this reading is divine. Okay, what else can we find? Let's have some different cards here. Okay, Divine Feminine. These answers are so profound. You need to watch them over and over again. If you can, give it to your Divine Masculine to watch. If your Divine Masculine is in total ignorance of your twin flame journey, as mine is, because they're not ready to acknowledge it, then don't give it to them, because it may actually push them away. They're not ready. Use the timing. If you don't feel it's the right thing to do, don't give it to them, because they won't understand it. They're not ready. This is for you, Divine Feminine, not for them. This is for you, Divine Feminine. Okay. So what else can you do, Divine Feminine, to help yourself on this journey so it's not as painful, to understand why it's so difficult? Why are you going through such a difficult twin flame journey? And how can you help yourself? Because it's about you. Watching your Divine Masculine go into the same hole time and time again. When Wayne Dyer says, just create a new path. I need to create a new path to learn how to earn money and become abundant. I need to stop self-sabotaging. You know, your Divine Masculine will self-sabotage a lot until they have their awakening, and you can't force it. All you can do is have your awakening, and then they will mirror you. So you haven't had it yet. You haven't had your full awakening yet. Your divine awakening will come when you have sorted out all your issues, yeah? And there's no trauma, and I know what mine is. I know what I need to sort out, okay? Hang on a second. I just need to send her a quick message.